Hi, I'm Jacqueline Nelson.
And I'm Mike Babad.
And today's bottom line is whether or not the Canadian economy has hit the bottom. Now, Mike, I know this changes day by day, but what's the current outlook?
It's mixed, but it's certainly better. That's the latest from Canadian economists, and even the Bank of Canada isn't as bleak as it was earlier.
And that's why that central bank held its key interest rate steady this week.
Yes, absolutely. So we've just come through 2 straight quarters of a shrinking economy, but the indicators of late have all been up. So trade, jobs, that kind of thing. But the central bank is painting a mixed outlook. So the impact of the oil shock is taking a while to work itself out. It's hitting other sectors of the economy. But on the other hand, the Canadian consumer is helping to pick up the slack, and a better American economy is lifting hopes as well.
And thanks to some of that good news, we're not expecting a contraction in the third quarter. In fact, some estimates out there are looking at about 2.5% economic growth.
Yeah, annualized for the third quarter, absolutely, that's right, bang on, which puts the fourth quarter in focus and what it may hold. So where oil prices headed? What's the state of manufacturing? How much more will the weak loonie help drive exports? That kind of thing. And what happens when the Federal Reserve raises interest rates?
Right, so things are looking better right now, but the year as a whole is still looking soft. And some projections for economic growth are at just 1% this year and still less than 2% next year. All of that raises questions about the Bank of Canada and interest rates.
And nobody expects that the Bank of Canada is going to hike rates anytime soon, and some observers are still even counting on a rate cut, which would be the third this year.
And when the real estate market love a rate cut.
Oh, God, yes. Nothing's going to come along going to dampen this market anytime soon.
Well, maybe not interest rates, but we do have concerns about China, volatility in the stock markets we've seen recently. So, taking all that into consideration, do you think we can say the Canadian economy is at the bottom?
I think we can say it certainly appears to be at the bottom. Absolutely, at this point. But if there's anything I've learned in this cycle since the last recession, it's I wouldn't bet on anything.